So hello everyone to the second training today for Joomla Pizza Bugs and Fun 2020, the online version. With me is Mike, the documentation team lead, and Philip, the maintainer team lead and the bugs at home organizer, and many more stuff. Probably he will tell you later on. For today, we have a little agenda planned. First of all, I will tell you a bit about Clip, our communication tool. Then Mike will take over and will tell you about documentation. After that, Phil will take over, tell you about GitHub, why we need GitHub, and patchtester, what it is, why we need it, and at the end, we will tell you a bit about bugs and fun at home. And when we are done, we have a little time for question and answers. So yeah, let's start. For your information, we also have chat on YouTube. So if you have any questions, please feel free to type there and ask your questions, and we will try to answer them live. We have a little delay, so it could take some seconds until we see your questions. Okay, let's start. So for Joomla, we have let's say a software which is called Clip. It's an online communication and chat tool, and you find Clip on clip.com. As we are in Clip on Clip has an account there, and we have invited you to a specific channel. It's called PBF 20, where everyone is there. If you don't have any Clip account, feel free to send us an email on team@pizzabugsandfun.com, and we will invite you, send you an invitation. Otherwise, contact us if you've already an account on Clip or also our email, and we would put you into the chat. Yeah, so far from me. Now, next step would be documentation.
Yes, hello, Ike. Start my presentation. Wait a minute, please. And where is my tab? So. Screen or not?
Not yet.
Not yet.
You have to share in the chat.
Why not?
Too, and confirm.
I'm presenting now with my PC. So. That's not working.
You have to present. Yes. Now it's working.
Ah, now it's working. Not yet.
Depends who you are.
So now it should work.
Yes.
So okay. So when you want to contribute to Joomla documents, you have to go to the Joomla documents over the Joomla.org website. You go to Discover and Learn document, and then find the official Joomla documentation. What is it? in the Joomla documentation, you can contribute, you can edit every page of the Joomla documents. At the Pixar Funs and Fun event, we will focus on Joomla 4 and Joomla 3.10 documents. And at the Joomla documentation, we provide a list for you. Wait, I can share it in a minute, please. So. Sorry, I'm in the wrong tab. So now here we are. And the Joomla documentation, you can edit every page, I said. You have to create an account, the Joomla documents. I did it already. Want to log in. This formula. Sorry, my PC is slow today. I did it already. And after you fulfill the form, you see a welcome with your account.
I guess
and you get receive an email from the Joomla documents.
Like the screen is stuck, I guess.
Sorry?
The screen is frozen.
Yeah.
So probably you have to reshare.
No. I have to reshare. Okay, sorry.
Don't worry, this can all be edited out.
I can tell you first. So now it should work, hopefully. Now it's coming. Okay.
Yes.
So after you fulfilled the form, you receive an email, and it is.
Mike, could you please show the form again, because
Yeah.
it wasn't there before? Show the form again,
It's
please.
not yet here. The form. No, it should work. Now it's coming. So you see this form. You have to give a username, password again, and the capture and click on the button on the footer. After this, you see a welcome page, and your user account is created. And some minutes later, you see receive an email from the Joomla documentation with your account. And it is important that you click this this link for the to make it the account valid. 4 hours after you created this account. Otherwise, you got problems in the Joomla documents because the system is banning you because you are a spammer. And after you click this link, you can start with editing the Joomla documents. The page in the Joomla documents and I want to show you how to create or how to use so. Now see here an edit button. Sorry, it's in German. Using the browser language. And after then system, so you can do everything what you want in this documents for Joomla. Look at translate strings with a T and a number. Please don't touch this. Please touch only the text into this strings, because otherwise you will destroy the translation tool, and you have a lot of more work to refix this page. You can edit everything what you want. You have a preview site. You can see what you did, if it's okay or it is meta wiki. Provide the Pizza Bugs and Fun event some links in a list, and this page from MediaWiki is very helpful because you see how to format the text and how does it look like after you did this, bold, italic, and whatever you want, but at least this list we provide a Pizza Bugs and Fun event in from last year. This is here from last year Pizza Bugs and Fun event. We provide where we need more content or which should be edited or fulfilled with actually informations. And we provide also a lot of documents where we need a translation. It is, I think, the easiest part in the Joomla documents to translate the document into your language. and a lot of more things you will see. I have prepared, wait, here, no. I've prepared a page. From 2020. Now you see how to use the search in the documentation. You have to click on the documentation tab, and then you see all the links in the documentations. I go here and like this. And at the Pitterbugs of Fun event, we will prepare all pages we need with content like this, or capital like this, to show you what we need, or what for contents we need. And the page is already prepared. You don't need to create a new page in the documents. And now you can start with edit this text. And after you did this one, and you can little text what you did, or why you did this, and save the page, and then you see what you did. So I think this was my part from the Joomla documentation. If you have any questions to the Joomla documentation, you can ask me over clip or over email. And I hope you at the Pitterbugs and Fun event. So now have fun with Phil. I go back. So.
Thank you, Mike. Right, I'm going to start off with GitHub. So if I find the window, and it's this one here. So hopefully this will start in a minute. Can you see my GitHub?
Yes.
I can't. See, it's built for developers. I'm in incognito mode, so I can start a new account. We use GitHub, obviously, to do the editing on Joomla, and to do pull requests and to push the code back on. And when we're doing the patch testing, although we how many requests are done, it would use them up through the day. And also we want to track everybody's contribution. So it's really vital that you get a sign up for a GitHub account so that your contribution can be tracked. Let's try PBF 2020. Because we did one this morning, and I'm going to put my email there, and it's going to be a different one. So PBF 2000. How's that? That's good. And the password needs to be, as it says, at least 15 characters. Well, at least 8, including number and lowercase letter, but 15 is great. So let's try something simple. And that allowed me to sign up. And then there's a verification. And this is quite a simple one. This is a donkey that you have to put in the right orientation and click done. This morning it was upside down, so you never know, it could be upside down. And then you can go through the rest of the setup. Now I'm going to now shift to my my own account. So as I say, this is the rest of the setup, but I'm not going to go through all of that now. I'm going to stop sharing and now share my other account. And here I've got a few pages which I'll go through, and then I'll come on to the actual patch tester. So we just looked at getting a GitHub account and signing up for that. There's a Bugs and Fun at Home page, which is a session that we're doing fun, just not as detailed, and there won't, with the Pizza Bugs and Fun, hopefully there'll be a lot more people joining at once. But it's got a lot of useful information on here, and in this page you'll find the patch testers that we're about to go to, nightly builds, GitHub, all of the information that you need. So there's issues and Joomla on GitHub. So all of the things that you'll need, and you can find this from the Bugs and Fun at Home page on the Joomla docs. And if I now switch through to a Joomla setup, so this is a Joomla 4 beta. Version. Log in, let's give it the password. That was obviously password. And component not found, that's interesting. So now we need to install the patch tester. And there's a link to the patch tester here. So I'm going to go to the latest patch tester. This is the release candidate 3, which Roland has been working on. And there's several versions of it. So I'm going to download the zip format. Big. System, and I want to install it, so it's an extension, and I'm going to go to upload the file package, browse the file package, and here is the patch tester, and there it is installed. So there's some information when you get to the patch tester, and there's the option to go straight to the options part in the patch tester. I'll actually go via the patch tester because you may not click on this, you may not have seen it. Go into the patch tester. Then what we're wanting to do is link the patch tester to fetch the data, and we're going to put in our token from GitHub. So I've clicked on the options up the top, and here is the settings for getting the information from the GitHub repository. So I want the authentication, and it's going to be token. And there's all the information here about how to get the token. So you would log into GitHub, and this link here takes you to the token. Give it a new name. Now, the thing is, you'll see my token, and I'll be resetting it after this session. You shouldn't disclose your token. Obviously, keep it private, but let's just give this a new name, patch tester 4. Generate a token. Here is our token. I'm going to copy the token. I'm going to go back to here, paste in my token, And now I just need to save the page. And there, that's done. Now, what I can do now is save and close. And I should be able to fetch the data. And this is going off to GitHub to get all of the latest pull requests and pulling them into our patch tester, which is an excellent way to go through and test patches. Now, why do we need to test them? Well, when someone finds a bug and they do a patch, then they need to be tested by someone, in fact, 2 people. They need to have 2 passes before they can be committed to the Joomla core. So, and one of the recent changes is the labels. So you've got some labels here, which are very helpful. We'll be hopefully extending those before October. So we may have some labels which show whether it's easy, medium, or hard. We certainly will already have some which are saying whether NPM is needed. And if you haven't, and some of them need composer environment. And again, you haven't got composer. But here you can see a page of tests. Now, I was looking up from user group. So you can view it on GitHub. This is one Nicholas he has done. If we scroll down, what you want to do is read the test instructions, find out what needs to be done, and see if you've got the environment to do it. And also see how many people have already tested it. And it's had 1 successful test, so it needs another test to be able to be merged. And yep, so just reading all of the bits and bobs. And you can add comments as well if you're unsure. So if you're not sure of the full instructions, or you can go back to a later date. Now let's say that I wanted to do this one. It was 30355. What I can do is apply the patch. And there's the patch applied, and has been applied properly. If you had any other applied, you'd want to revert them first. And then what we could do is actually create a group, get the group ID, create a user, get the user ID, add the user to the group, and try to remove the user from the group. And there's, say, read all the instructions. And if it actually does as it says, then you would pass it. If it doesn't, you'd probably write a comment as to what happened, what failed. And that is that. There's also, for those that want to do the ones with NPM, there is the ability to download. So you can do pre-built packages which are available to download, and they are in the via the patch tester in the GitHub, and they will be full Joomla installs which have that particular patch installed, so that you can do it without needing an NPM environment if you don't have one. I think that is about it. So thank you for watching. Back to Benjamin.
Thank you very much, Phil. As Phil mentioned before, we have this Bugs and Fun at Home event. Official every Saturday, but I learned this morning it's every day. So if you have any questions, just contact Phil on a clip or via email or whatever. You can reach him. He will put you in the group, and there are some friendly people. I guess all people are friendly there. And if you want to test some patches and write documentation or need help in setting up any accounts or stuff like that, you will get help there. Am I right, Phil? I guess this is a yes.
You
So
can get in touch with me via my volunteer portal if you would like, or we'll talk you through the stuff.
So if you need more information, as mentioned before, we have the webpage pizza-bugs-fun.com. Here we will have, I hope, regular updates. You see here the link again. You see here a great video made by Brian T-Man, a little intro video to get the fun, to feel the fun from the event. Last year's pictures and our sponsors. So thank you very much to our sponsors, MQ Daily, SoftForge, which is Phil here. He's not only helping out in organizing the event, he is also a sponsor. Joomla from David Jardin, and HSV IT Solution from Munich from Christian Schmidt. So thank you very much to the sponsors. Without them, this event wouldn't be possible. Also this year, as we are an online event, challenge event, sub-event. As you know, you need 3 accounts. You need a Clip account, as we showed before, you need a documentation account, and you need a GitHub account. And if you have prepared these accounts, we offer for the first 100 people a little website, and click here on this button and just have to fill out a little form where you put in your accounts. So we know you're able to test a pull request and write a little documentation, and then you get a package for free. As I said, if you don't know or get stuck here, join the Bugs and Fun at Home event every day on Clip, especially on Saturday, and you get help there. So yeah, I think we are at the end of the event, of the session now. Are there any questions or any suggestions?
I have a question, Benjamin.
Yeah.
Being English, I'm obviously only able to make pineapple pizzas. How will I make a proper pizza? Is there going to be any instruction or help on making pizzas?
That's a very good question. Luckily, our secretary is an Italian guy, and as you know, when someone can do a great pizza, then you need an Italian guy. So he created a complete series of videos how to do an original Italian pizza. He sent me already. It's up to me. It's my time. That it's a bit delayed, but I will set up the video, cut them to instruction how to make your own pizza. Because the idea on this event is that as we are not meeting in groups and we don't have delivery services in groups, that everyone should create own pizza, making some photos, share on social media, and probably we will do a little challenge where you can win something too on the day of the event. But we will before publish the video from Luca and Giovanni. They do a really great video together. So stay tuned, look regular on the page, or join the Clip channel where we'll publish this news too. Okay, so I don't see any more questions on the chat. So if you have any questions left, join us on Clip, write us an email, or contact us with any media on the volunteer portal and whatever you find. And I think we can help you out. I would really looking forward if you all join the events. Again, if you forgot the date, it's on AM in the morning. There's no time zone, so the first one who will start is Australia, and I guess the USA will then finish the event something 24 hours or later. If you have some friends who want to join, please send them the link, send them an invitation, and let's hope we have a great event together. Have a good evening, morning, or afternoon, depending where you are at the moment. And yeah, let's have some fun.